Hello and welcome to another episode of the Middle Order Cricket Podcast. We're doing a very special one today with the PSL 2021 preview. I'm joined by supporters of several of the teams competing. We've got Khizar backing Lahore. We've got Waqas Mahmood backing Multan. Izzy, who's backing Islamabad United. Myself backing Quetta. And we've got our executive consultant to analyse the teams, Farrakh, Ashraf. Okay, gents, thank you very much for covering your teams. Unfortunately, we don't have time to go into a lot of detail over the other three teams, but we're going to touch upon them just very briefly and have a look at their squads just now. Hopefully, you can see them on the screen just now. So, Khizar, talk me through Peshawar, please. Just pick out a couple of key performers.
I'm glad I got Peshawar. The best brand in terms of the PSL is Peshawar Zalmi. The owner, what they do, they've got global competitions where they set up, tournaments where they invite clubs from all over the world. They go out there, very similar to Lahore in terms of unearthing talent. They've really invested in the PSL, and they're one of the successes of the PSL. In their team, the guys that you've got to mention is the likes of Kamran Akmal, Shoaib Malik. These are guys. I mean, in Wahab Rihaz, they've got the highest wicket taker in the PSL. In Kamran Akmal, they've got the highest run getter in the PSL. In Shoaib Malik, you've got a guy who's won the most T20 competitions in the world. They've got a serious talent in Haider Ali, who I wish I could slap about a bit, because this guy, when I saw him in the under-19 setup, looked so good, so silky, great cover drives. And for some reason, he's got into his head that he needs to be a power hitter. And okay, you can hit sixes, but he's too good a player. And David Miller, again, a very recognized player. They've got some serious names in there. Ravi Bopara, who, whatever, I know he's done it all over, but, and compared to everyone, the guys that I've mentioned, they've got a seriously good team, a very good brand, and you can't not mention their new coach, who's stepped away from the playing 11 now, but he's so much a part of the Peshawar Zalmi culture that, he's another guy that you always see that's going to be there. And really good team. Hope they do well. I think they might regret letting Hassan Ali go. That was, if they could have held on to him, that would have been good for them.
Well, Gus, talk me through Karachi Kings, their weaknesses, their strengths, and who you think their star performer will be.
I think Karachi's got they have got a good batting attack. Babar, Ingram, you've got the likes of Dan Christian. You've got Shurjeel Khan. I thought it was a big one, Shurjeel Khan there. So they have got a good bowling. The batting attack. Coming to the bowling now, they've got the likes of Mohammed Amar. You've got Nabi. You've got Imad Wasim, Amar Yamin. So bowling and batting, I think they have got a good squad. They won it the last year, if I'm correct here. They won it last year. Weaknesses, I think at times batting wise, it's shaky for them, but overall they have got a good squad. If I'm correct, Alex Hales was there, so that would probably be a big loss for them for the opening wise. But Babar's there. Imad's obviously the captain there, so they've got a good squad. They can go and do it, but it's all about results end of the day.
If I can just interject there, I think they let Hales go. I mentioned it before because they want to open with Babar. I think it's going to be a mistake ultimately. I think Shajil and Hales opening with Babar at 3 would have been really 100%. Good. I don't see them retaining this title for a few reasons, but I think that's going to be one of the primary reasons. Letting him go, I don't think is going to work out well for them. I just don't see them retaining the championship.
He shouldn't have been batting at 3. He should have been opening if he was in that team. But you never know. They've got a lot of fixers in that team. They might win.
And they've got ARY backing them, right? A lot of ARY.
Yeah, and they've got fixers in the management, fixers in the team. Put a fiver in the right spot, they might hit it.
Well, we're not surprised to hear those comments from Lahore Qalandars fans. Izzy, finish me off, please, with Quetta Gladiators. Just a word on their team. The fact that they've been, in 3 finals in the last 5 years says a lot about that team.
Yeah, consistent throughout, settled, I would say. looking at this particular team, it'd be interesting to see what Chris Gale, potentially only for a few weeks, to see what he's got in the tank. Same with Dale Steyn. They'll probably add a lot of value to the younger guys. But the guys who I want to see, also to mention Tom Banton, looks very pleasing on the eye, but 20s and 30s aren't going to win games. So he's going to have to score quite a few more runs than that to stand out. But the two guys that I want to mention is the two fast bowlers. It's always brilliant to watch young Pakistani fast bowlers. I'm sure you all agree, but let's say Mohammad Hussain and the other chap, Naseem Shah. So it'd be interesting to see how them two got on. They're the two guys that I'm looking forward to watching. I feel as if young lads have quite a way to go in terms of cricket and their learning experiences, but they are exciting. So hopefully they can excite us with some fast bowling.
They'll be really happy that Gul's in the coaching squad, because that's a top bowler to have, impart some experience on two really exciting talents. So
especially in this
very,
format, which
very
he
cool-headed
specialises in.
guy as well. So he'll be able to really calm them down. It's a great appointment.
Okay, gentlemen, thank you for supporting your own teams. Khizar, if you had to pick a winner outside of Lahore, who are you going to go for?
Definitely not Karachi. I'd be more than happy if they finished right at the bottom of the table or even fell off and there. But out of the other teams, for me, I've always liked Quetta and Peshawar Zalmi. Just the way the team's set up and the guys that are involved. Love to have one of those two in the final with us.
Waqas, outside of Multan, who's going to win?
I'll probably go Peshawar Zalmi.
Any particular reason why?
The reason, they've got a good squad, bowling, batting. They've got the experience of Mujib now from Afghanistan, the player, so he's there. You've got the experience of Shoaib Malik. You've got Wahab Riaz, Ravi Bopara. So I no reason why they shouldn't do it, but it'll be interesting.
Izzy, outside of Islamabad, are you also going to go for Peshawar?
My head's saying Peshawar, my heart's saying Lahore. I have a bit of a soft spot for Lahore, if I'm honest with you, just seeing how they've progressed over the last 4 or 5 years. Yeah, I have a bit of a soft spot for Lahore. So my heart's saying Lahore, my head's saying Peshawar Zalmi.
And Farrakh, our seemingly independent executive analyst or consultant who actually supports Lahore, but who's going to win outside of your favourite team?
Lahore, I think Quetta will take the trophy. I was between them and Islamabad, but I think Quetta is just going to surprise Azam Khan. Sarfraz got something to prove. Young bowlers, I think they could take it again.
Okay, well, gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me today for a preview of the PSL 2021. The 6th season starts tomorrow with Karachi and Quetta. We're all looking forward to it. And
can I ask one question? The PSL anthem, yes or no?
I've
not heard it.
Oh,
the first thing you need to do is go.
Okay, you guys forget all that. You need to check out Lahore Qalandars as tune for the year, which is from Abrar al-Haq. I think it was just put out there today.
I'll check it out. But yeah, you need to go on YouTube after this and check out Groove Mera and give your views in the next episode.
Oh shit! I have heard it. It's an app. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. Last year's was decent, I felt anyway, but this year's is crap.
Okay. On that note, we're going to end there, and we'll hopefully see you guys throughout the tournament.